This, ladies and gentlemen, is only one tank we're going to look at in today's video called Gryphon or Gryphon? Gryphon? I think so. This is a tier 10 upcoming heavy tank with autoloader. Tier 10 420 alpha as well. Looks like concept 1B, but it is a tier 10 and pretty versatile heavy tank this time. But what about that in a moment, because this is the full list of vehicles wargaming added into tier patch notes, new tanks added from their patch notes here. If we go up over here, for example, you can see that in the Poland CC46, UK the Gryphon and Chaffee camouflaged as well in the US, and from the French you are going to see that in the game. So basically this is what they added into the patch notes, but we're on the test server basically checking them out for the first time. This is what you guys always are thumbs upping for and want to see more. AMX ELC 901, guys. It is a tier 6 light tank, and yeah, it looks like ELC. AMX ELC, you know, in tier 5, just a little bit different, more squarey design, maybe I would say so. 21.89 stationary camo, 360 view range, 60 top speed, and it has 240 alpha damage gun right over here with not fully rotatable turret. As you can see, turret reverse angles 15 left, 15 right. So this is something exciting for maybe some of you, right? AMX ELC 901 in tier 6. We actually have another light tank that they are adding, and this is called Chaffee camouflage. This is what they had in the patch notes. I guess, you know, this is those are going to be some kind of war tanks, or I don't know, well-deserved war tanks or something like that along those lines. 15.68% camo, 360 view range, 62 top speed, no armor of course, and 110 alpha damage gun over here. Basically like a classic Chaffee, right? But it is called camouflage. I guess it comes with this 3D style in low tiers. Is this our first like low tier tank with actually 3D style as well? Or am I missing something? I could be missing something. I don't know. But those are the low tier ones. So now let's move up by a tier and let's talk about one of the tier 8 tanks, and this is the Bernnos. We have been able to look at the early details about that, but you know, I have not been able to fly in the garage around it like that. So this is why we're able to do that for the first time from the test server. This is what we're able to do for the first time from the test server. And I gotta say, I remember when I first covered this tank a couple months ago, I really didn't see, or a month ago or something, I really didn't see anything super exciting about Bernnos, completely honestly, because 320 alpha, right? Low DPM, 10 degrees of gun depression, good gun handling. Gun handling is not bad. Fast aiming time, I like that. 35.35 dispersion at 100 meters, but the DPM for 320 alpha quite low. Mobility pretty, top speed 40, but power to weight ratio for this type of tank is quite strong. Hull armor 105. 250 in the turret with a massive commander hatch, guys. Yes, it has 10 degrees of gun depression, but even if you're maxed out with your gun depression, it is still visible from an orbit. So I guess they are counting on the hull bouncing, but who would shoot hull if you have a commander hatch basically half the size of your turret? That is very hard to miss. So yeah, and this commander hatch, by the looks of it at least, doesn't seem to be the most armored either. So this is the Bernnos with 320 alpha damage. Maybe there is something that I do not see, like the mobility maybe is something that is worth noting. 380 meter view range as well. What do you think about that? Please let me know. Moving on, we have Sentinelle coming over here. Sentinelle, which looks like this. Very, if I'm honest over here, very stupid looking turret. like completely honest to say, quite a stupid looking turret. Sentinelle, very tiny, very thin gun as well. Actually, let's see what it has to offer. When it comes to the firepower, it comes with 390 alpha and 2-shell auto loader gun, 2.5 second reload time between shots, and 23.97 second reload. So 390 alpha, 8 degrees of gun depression, good gun handling for this type of gun. Low DPM though, very low DPM, especially compared to the tier 10 double shot autoloader, what we're going to look at soon. At 2.21 aim time, yeah, so we have hull armor. You know, very nice slope on the hull, very nice slope on the hull, but 90 still, 240 on the turret. I don't think this is going to be the most armored tank, or you shouldn't count on armor too much. Turret definitely can bounce some, doesn't have like a massive commander hatch issue going on for it either. 390 meter view range, so easily able to get that up to 445 to max it out without coated optics, for example. Ventilation, definitely, you know, is a thing when you have autoloader and can't carry a rammer anyway. Speed-wise, decent power to weight ratio, decent top speed. So yeah, you know, could be something fun to play with if you like those double shot auto-loading tanks. This is Sentinelle. But next up, another tank from France is the Vercingetorix, guys. I know I butchered the name, the hell out of the name, but this is Vercingetorix. And what is special about this, besides the size, which for a medium tank is actually, it looks like a beefy heavy tank to me, to be honest over here. It feels large. It feels large. The special thing about this tank is its engine. It has the same type of engine as CS63, for example. It comes with the turbine engine, and you have two modes. You have the more accurate, slower, not more accurate, but better gun handling, slower mode, 40 top speed, 14 backwards, or you can activate the jet boost. You get 480 extra engine power plus 20 top speed, up to 60. You can drive around up to 60 with 23 power to weight ratio as well, or 20 moving backwards. 2-second mode switching time over here. You lose the camo as well, as you can see. 390 view range, decent over here. And the gun seems to be just a simple cyclic gun with 400 alpha, 8 degrees gun depression, 2.4 second aim time in the slow mode. 3.64 in the fast mode, in the turbine mode. Basically like CS63, you lose most of your firepower when you, or the gun handling, let's say, when you are traveling around. 2,339 DPM. So 248 penetration. Let's see, what is the premium round over here? APCR gives you 297. Okay, 297. And Sentinelle, Sentinelle's penetration. Sentinelle actually has more pen with the standard round, and APCR gives, yeah, APCR gives also more pen compared to that. Okay, but you know, this is a medium tank, this is a heavy tank. So those are the tanks from France. I think Sentinelle a little bit more interesting. Bernnos, I don't know, honestly know how to feel about that. But the Vercingetorix, if you're a fan of CS63, you might be a fan of this one as well. Now, next up, Pancernik, guys. Pancernik, I believe. This tank looks weird and it hits hard. 650 alpha damage, at least currently, guys. Keep in mind that all the stats, characteristics are subject to change, right? It is under testing. This is what they added for the live server, basically for Supertest players to test out. I'm just able to take a look at it, you know, more closely, because they have shared their details about those already, but we haven't had a chance to look around like this, as I said before. Now, it looks cool. It looks cool, guys. You know, you can see double tracks, you know, double tracks, just like FaZe. And Kind of clean looking tank. I don't know. Kind of clean looking tank. Looks weird but cool at the same time. And of course, you know, when it has 650 alpha, can't really say no to that. I can't really say no to that. 8 degrees gun operation, long aiming time, bad accuracy. Exactly what you can expect from an alpha like that on a tier 9 tank. It has those bad characteristics, but you know, it comes with the alpha, guys. So it has 300 hull armor, 120 on the sides, 8 in the rear. 350 turret armor, 120 on the sides, 90 in the rear. If this armor, I just guess this armor is over here in the turret ring. And the upper plate is impenetrable. The lower plate, I think, I hope, is going to be penetrable, right? But let's see. Let's quickly take a look if they have. They should have the armor information. They should have the armor information. C. Heavy tank Pancernik. Okay. Let's take a look at the armor profile over here. How is it looking like? Yeah, the lower plate is penetrable, right? The lower plate is penetrable, but everywhere else... Holy moly. Holy moly. Get this tank hulled out. What can you do? Shoot the middle? Okay, that's a little bit of a weak spot. For the premium rounds only. My gosh. Okay. Well, this is... you know, what they're cooking on. Maybe getting nerfed, maybe getting buffed. We'll have to wait and see. Weak spot. Yes, this is a weak spot for the premium rounds alone, for only. So armor definitely crazy. Horrible mobility, 11 power to weight ratio. So it has horrible gun handling. It has a horrible mobility, big alpha, and annoying armor. We have seen that before, guys. We have seen that before. 380 meter view range as well. So this is the Pancernik. Pancernik. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. Very, very sorry, right? But yeah, this is it. Long reload time. Like, look at this. 20-second base reload for 650 alpha. Might be one of the more interesting tanks in today's list, in today's video. And finally, the Gryphon. Gryphon. It looks like exactly like Phase 1's 1B's turret. Pretty much exactly identical looking turret, at least. On the sides it's weak, but in the front it is quite annoying to penetrate. The hull is a lot like thicker, let's say. Seems to be a thicker boy when it comes to the hull, for sure. When it comes to the firepower, it has 420 alpha, 263 penetration, which is pretty nice, you know. And it has 2 shell magazine, guys, but it has the auto reloading magazine. You can see 8.2 second reload and 19.2 second reload. Time for successive auto reloading of each shell in the magazine. So your first shell, basically this is how they're doing it. Your first shell takes a long time to reload, but the second shell has 8.2 second reload time. Right, so if you cycle that, you have 8.2 second reload. But if you want to, or if you need to empty your clip or you die, then you destroy all your DPM. Your DPM comes from cycling that shell over there, basically making it a single shot tank. 10 degrees gun operation, 2.4 second aim time, 0.36 dispersion, and 3000 DPM over here. But you know, your DPM varies based on the battle. 2000 hit points, very low amount of hit points, but usually those type of guns or those type of gimmicky heavy tanks have very low hit point pool. Hull armor 60, 80, 60, 35. Over here, turret 250, 110, and 100. But you know, as I said, this turret is annoying to penetrate, most definitely, usually. So mobility-wise, 16.33, 40 and 15. Right now, 400 meter view range as well, so easily able to get it up to 400 plus. And if we would, let's say, like This is a tier 10, you know. Let's... I'm gonna equip it up how I would play it. So I would put TIS. I would put also experimental hardening, level 3, and ventilation. You know, ventilation. Let's put this ventilation over here. Let's put food on it. And also let's select some field mods. Maybe we take that. Accuracy, view range. We take reverse speed. And maybe not even taking anything from here. Let's apply. Select crew skills. Boom, boom, boom. Brothers in arms, of course. Like this. And let's say like this for now. Add to comparison. So we have 3,300. 7.5 second reload for 420 alpha. We have plenty of view range. Mobility 45. 17.56 body weight ratio. You know, this tank can cook. This tank can cook for sure. So yeah, the special feature is you have 2 shells available in case you need it. You know, in a situation where you have to shoot it or you are going to get shot and die. Or if you just want to finish off the target faster and reposition anyway. In those cases, this is when you're going to fire that, right? So this is what they're looking at. But as I said, keep in mind, please, that nothing is final. Everything is subject to change. How, when, if they're ever going to release that this tank, we'll have to wait and see, guys. But this is what Wargaming is cooking on right now. Please let me know if you had a favorite one over here, what you're looking forward to most. And thank you very much for watching. I will catch you next time with something else. Enjoy your weekend and stay beautiful. Sexy. Take care and bye.